G'day, my name's Adam. I'm running with the U4 ANUSA ticket. The big focus of our ticket, I guess, this year is I really want to fight for campus affordability and sort of the basic common sense services that we think ANUSA should be providing for students. You see a lot of the money that ANUSA spends goes towards like leadership retreats, executive stipends and those sorts of things. So our big focus is on making sure that the SAF that you pay at the start of the year goes towards the things that you can actually use. And one of our big policies is to actually extend universal lunch hour, so it's 2 times a week, and make the student meals program a bit more accessible so that we have free meals at lunchtime and vouchers for Canberra vendors so that you can actually afford to eat on campus. And a couple other things is we want to make sure that the uni protects your data, and something that ANUSA hasn't really been doing a whole lot about. And also making parking easier on campus for off-campus students, because sometimes you drive in at 8, 9 o'clock and you don't know if you'll get a park or not. So real-time parking info is something a lot of other universities have and something that we'll fight for through ANUSA. So if you want sensible, common sense policies, U for ANUSA, I think, is the ticket that you should choose.
Hi, my name's Lockie and I'm the Presidential and ANU Undergraduate Council Member for the Turnover a New Leaf ticket, running for the 2020 ANUSA elections. The Turnover a New Leaf ticket has 3 main policy platforms. The first one is instigating a 5-year strategic plan for ANUSA, so that office bearers know what they're doing beyond just the mandate that they're elected on in 1 year. It's time that we all started working towards a central goal of making ANUSA better. The second thing we're attempting to do is turn ANUSA into a much more decentralised power process. So currently a lot of power is centralised in the President and the VP. That's where all the information stays. We have a number of ways how we're going to decentralise the power structures to give more of the SRC members a say. The third thing that we're wanting to do is create a more consultative framework for ANUSA to operate. We think that there should be a bare minimum standard of consultation that students should get to have before ANUSA can claim to represent them. This is going to be a year-long process, and so I hope you're keen to find out what we're going to do.
It's a pretty fucking simple equation. Dismantle ANUSA, revitalise tobacco.
Hi, I'm Annabelle and I'm running for Vice President with the Turnover New Leaf ticket. So I just have really 2 main policy items. My first item is promoting ANUSA services through organising just sort of regular and consistent social events for disengaged students priority, mainly for off-campus students, mature age students, just the students who just aren't engaged with ANUSA. This will sort of look like organising a carpooling group, also just revitalising the BKSS and holding more events there. And also my second policy is also to sort of place, as a current gen rep for ANUSA, just place gen reps into portfolios in ANUSA to make them more engaged and also contribute hopefully more to ANUSA and students. So yes, voting closes at 12 p.m. tomorrow, so get voting.
Hi everyone, my name is Madhu and I'm running as an independent candidate for VP this year. You may have seen my Facebook page. My policy platforms are mainly around SASH, mental health, flexible learning environments, student employment and the campus and the campus master plan. I guess a huge focus of my policy is making things really actionable and looking at how you can actually change things in a step-by-step way that fit into a longer-term vision for ANUSA, so future SRCs can also take it up. I would really encourage you to go take a look at my policy document because it's 33 pages long and I worked very hard on it.
I think one of the things that we're really trying to do with Empower Your ANUSA as a ticket is revitalising some of the spirit of organised advocacy at the university. I think the fact that we haven't had, running for education officer, the fact that we haven't had a good education rally or protest since the beginning of 2018, and the one that was there was effectively political hack city, is not a good sign for political engagement and engagement with the issues that students care about on our campus. So that's what I'm trying to do with Education Officer, and we've got so many things that we're trying to do with the association next year, with our Gen Rep candidates, with our JCOS candidates, whether that's advocating for free public transport from the ACT government, whether it's talking about things like rollout tutorial enrolment for working students and making sure they're not getting ripped off when they're working on campus. There's a million things we want to do, and on top of that we want to be sending progressive and principled people to the National Union of Students who know how to get work done in the highly factionalised environment there and can be really effective in pushing what change we think needs to be done there and fighting back against a government which will likely be taking cuts to higher education over the coming months. So yeah, I think that summarises what we're up for. And yeah, I'm really hopeful about our chances this time around and hopeful if people are supporting us that we're going to get something done.
Hi, I'm Skander. I'm running on Turnover a New Leaf for Education Officer. I'm running because I think that education activism can make a genuine difference for students. I think that for activism to be effective, we need to make a plan for every campaign. Every campaign can use different forms of advocacy, whether that be protesting, lobbying, or advocating student rights and student needs to governments and to universities. I also think that inclusion and engagement is really important in student activism. Everyone should be able to get involved and everyone should feel comfortable engaging in education activism. And that means having a respectful atmosphere at activism events that everyone can feel comfortable at. It also means using social media campaigns and non-traditional activism to get more people engaged with the issues and ensure that our voice is heard to the government and to the university.
Hi, I'm Maddie Wang and I'm running for Treasurer in 2020. My plans mostly focus around diversifying the revenue stream for ANUSA so we're not completely reliant on SAF, which is something that is wonky at the best of times. I plan to do this with sponsorships and small-scale partnerships, and also finding the magpies.
Hey guys, so my name's Ethan Gardner. I'm running with the U for ANUSA ticket. So I'll be running as treasurer for ANUSA, and what I hope to achieve as treasurer is 3 really simple things. So it's 1, expanding the mental health support on our ANU campus. 2, making sure that we expand our student meal programs to deliver vital services to our everyday community. And 3, making sure ANUSA has less waste. We want to keep it simple, and it really comes down to this. It's more services, more support, and less waste. Be sure to vote. Voting closes tomorrow.
Hey, I'm Zoe. I'm running as a Gen Rep and NUS delegate on Empower Your ANUSA. We're a group of progressive, diverse students who are really passionate about making sure that ANU is a place that can work well for all students and that ANUSA is working in the best interest of all students. We've got some great policies around areas like transport, welfare and SASH to make sure that students are well informed about ANUSA, but also that ANUSA's policies are working best for all students.
Cool. So I'm Tom. My name's Tom. I'm running as a general representative for the U for ANUSA ticket. Why you should vote for us? We're a party that's or a ticket, sorry, that's, just trying to redirect funds that ANUSA has to things that students actually kind of need more and that they use more. A big part of that's going to be redirecting funds from student leadership retreats that we currently budget $40,000 a year on, and moving that to things like expanding the student meals program, so students can, have lunches if they can't afford it. We're going to be advocating for Canberra to open, lower cost vendors, because we think Canberra's just way too expensive. Also advocating for a lot of things. Me in particular, I've got a big kind of interest in advocating for protection of our data. As you know, we're getting hacked quite regularly, and I think it's our job as a student union to kind of let students know what's going on and, keep them informed if the ANU's done a good job with our data. If you're interested, we've got all our policies on our website, U for ANUSA. Check it out on Facebook, and yeah.